Hello children, welcome to your online class. Let's continue our class. So class 6, in our last video we have completed our chapter 5 light, and today we will revise the chapter. But before revising the chapter, we will solve objective type question A, B and E, which are given on page number 91, 92 and 93 in your science book, and which was your last homework, that is of assignment 28th. Okay, some of you have done that. Those who have done, they just will match their answer, and if any correction is needed, they will do that, and those who have not done, they will do it in their book. Clear? So first question A is choose the correct option. So question number 1, which of the following material allows light to pass through it? Copper, wood, rubber or glass? You all know glass is a transparent object, so glass is the correct answer. Now question number 2, we can see objects in a bright room because A, the object give off light to the air, B, the objects reflect the light falling on them. Yes, this is the correct answer, because the object reflect the light falling on them. That's why we can see objects in a bright room. Clear? Now number 3 is, which of the following characteristic is not exhibited by the shadow of an object? A, right side up, B, same color as object, C, can be formed on a screen, and D, can be bigger than the object. So option B, same color as object. This is false, because shadow is always black. So this characteristic is not exhibited by the shadow of an object. So option B is the correct answer. Now number 4, the object that does not give out light on its own is the star, lighted matchstick, light bulb or shining mirror. So option D is the correct answer, shining mirror, because it reflects the light which falls on it. Okay. Now fifth one is, which of the following are translucent materials? So first one, A, air, B, ground glass, C, clouds, D, aluminum sheet. These four are given, and options are A and B, B and C, A and C and B and D. So B and C, ground glass and clouds, are translucent material because they allow light to partially pass through them. Partially they can allow the light to pass through them. Now number 6 is, in which of the following condition does the shadow form? First option is, when the object lies behind the screen. B, when a screen is between the object and the source of light. C, when the object lies between the source of light and the screen. And D, when there is source of light and an object but no screen. So option C, when does the shadow form? When the object lies between the source of light and the screen. So option C is the correct answer. Now question number 7, when does the lunar eclipse occurs? Option A, when the earth comes between the moon and the sun. Yes, you all know, when the earth comes between the moon and the sun, then only lunar eclipse occurs. So option A is the correct answer. Now question number 8, a shadow is formed when the path of light is obstructed by A, transparent object, B, translucent object, C, opaque object, and D, none of above. So you all know shadow is formed when the path of light is obstructed by opaque object. Obstructed means stopped by opaque object. Okay, so option C is the correct answer. Now number 9, shadow of an object depends on option A, size and distance of the object from screen, B, only size of the object, C, only distance of the object from the screen, and D, none of these. So option C, only distance of the object from the screen, is the correct answer. Clear? Now next question B is fill in the blanks. First one is, Objects that do not allow light to pass through are called, you all know, opaque objects. OPAQUE. Now second one is, the central dark region of a shadow is called the umbra. 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 Now number 3, a shadow shows only dash color. What it here comes, BLACK, black color. Okay, a shadow shows only black color. Now next one is, when the moon comes directly between the sun and the earth, the eclipse formed is solar eclipse. SOLARECLIPSE. Solar eclipse. Now next one is, a lunar eclipse can be viewed with the naked eye. What here will come? LUNAR, lunar eclipse. Now next one is a luminous, LUMINOUS, luminous object produces light on its own. Now seventh, light travels in a straight line, STRAIGHT, straight line. Eighth one, the image formed in a pinhole camera is real and inverted, upside down. Okay, INVERTED, inverted. Then ninth one is, lunar eclipse is caused on a full moon night. Clear? Now question E is, circle the odd one. State a reason for selection in your notebook. Okay, you have to choose the odd one out and you have to give the reason. Okay, so first one is wooden board, butter paper, stone and book. So butter paper is odd one out. You will circle it out and reason you will write, except butter paper all are opaque objects. Clear? Butter paper is translucent object and rest are opaque object. Wooden board, stone, book. Okay, these all are opaque objects. Now number 2, clean water, glass, frosted glass, air. Again you will choose frosted glass and you will write give the reason, except frosted glass all are transparent objects. Clear? Now next one is electric bulb, paper, candle, sun. You will circle out the paper and you will give the reason, except paper all are luminous object. Clear? Because all can produce their own light except paper. Now number 4 is firefly, paper bag, water bottle, pencil box. Here firefly is odd one out because only firefly can produce its own light and rest are non-luminous objects. They cannot produce their own light. So we have done all the objective type questions. So children, now first of all we will revise the definitions because many of you are still writing wrong definitions in your assignments. Okay, children, you all know there will be a question to define the following. So these definitions are important. All the definitions are important and you have to write like this only because you are not writing proper definitions and you do not complete your sentences. If you are getting 2 marks, so you must write it in a proper form, in a proper way. Okay, like light. What is light? Or question can come, define light. So how you will write? You will write, light is a form of energy which creates a sensation of vision. We see an object because of the light it reflects. Like this you have to write, then only you will get full marks. Clear? As per your standard, as per your class, you have to give a full answer. Okay, now next definition is luminous object. What is luminous object? An object that gives out its own light is called luminous object. Example, sun, stars, etc. So if you can give the example, you must write one or two examples. Okay. And kindly do not write the definitions from Google or anywhere else. Either you write it from the book or whatever I have written on the board, whatever I have taught you in my videos, that only I will accept. Now next one is non-luminous object. So you will define it like an object that does not gives out its own light is called non-luminous object. Example, moon, table, etc. Okay. Now next one, transparent object. What is a transparent object? An object that allows light to pass through it is called transparent object. Example, glass, air, etc. Now next one is translucent object. What is translucent object? An object that allows only some amount of light to pass through it is called translucent object. For example, buttered paper, ground glass, etc. Children, I am revising all these definitions so that you can write them properly in your notebook and you can learn them properly so that you can score good in your annual examination. Okay. Now next one is opaque object. What is opaque object? An object that does not allow light to pass through it is called opaque object. Example, wood, stone, etc. Next one, bioluminescence. What is bioluminescence? Some animals such as firefly and starfish produce their own light and this is known as bioluminescence. Clear? Now next one is rectilinear propagation of light. What is rectilinear propagation of light? Light travels in a straight line and this property of light is known as rectilinear propagation of light. So next one is pinhole camera. What is pinhole camera? The pinhole camera is the earliest camera to be made. In this camera, a small hole replaces the lens. It means there is no lens in the pinhole camera. It works on the principle of the rectilinear propagation of light. The image formed by a pinhole camera is real, inverted means upside down, and diminished means to make something smaller, or enlarged means to make something bigger. Okay, so this is the definition of small pinhole camera. And see children, question can come, what is pinhole camera? Then you will write the full definition. If question comes, what is the working principle of the pinhole camera, then you will write this much. And the pinhole camera works on the principle of the rectilinear propagation of light. Another question can come, what type of image a pinhole camera formed? So you will write the image formed by a pinhole camera is real, inverted, and diminished or enlarged. So if you learn this definition, you can answer 3 questions. Clear? Now next one is shadow. What is shadow? An area of darkness formed by an opaque object when it obstructs light, means when it stops light, is called shadow. Clear? Now next one is umbra. What is umbra? Central dark region of a shadow is called umbra. Next one is penumbra. What is penumbra? Partially dark region of a shadow is called penumbra. Now next definition is eclipse. What is eclipse? The hiding of one heavenly object behind another is called eclipse. Next, lunar eclipse. When the earth comes between the moon and the sun and the shadow of the earth falls on the moon, it is called lunar eclipse. It occurs only on a full moon day. Clear? If it comes, what is lunar eclipse? You will write this much. Okay. Now next one is solar eclipse. When the moon comes between the sun and the earth and casting a shadow on the earth, it is called solar eclipse. It occurs only on a new moon day. So children, if you see all these definitions, you can get the answer of question 1 and 2 of question G, which is given on page number 94 in your science book. Question 1 and 2 was your 24th homework. Clear? You can get the answer of this. And question number 5, which was your 28th homework. What are eclipses? Write the difference between a lunar eclipse and a solar eclipse. So these answers you can easily write. And now we have done all the definitions related to this chapter. Better you write down all the definitions in your notebook, so that it will be easy to learn for examinations, and it will help you to score better. So this much for today. Till our next video. Thank you and bye bye.